Now let's go over adding a payment plan to an existing patient. To do so, we must first select the patient. Now you can do this by clicking on the patient icon at the top of the screen. You can also use the drop-down menu, which will show you the last 25 patients you have worked with, or you can simply begin typing the last name of the patient. You can separate with a comma, begin typing the first name, and this will really narrow down your search if you had multiple patients. You can double click on the patient you need, or you can tab over and use your keyboard to press enter on the patient that you want to select. Once you have selected the patient that you need, we must visit the patient's profile. To do so, simply click on the word patient, and this will open your patient profile. Look for the insurance tab. This is the area of the patient profile where all the insurance information will be kept. Notice at the bottom of the screen, the patient currently has cash sale as a form of payment. Cash sale is defaulted on all new patients. Cash sale is not a transmission, it is essentially a cash transaction where you're telling the system this patient is paying for this prescription using cash. To add a new payment plan to the patient, simply click on the payment plan field and input the payment plan code. If you remember correctly from chapter 3, I told you when you added a payment plan into the software, or if it was an existing plan already in the software, that payment plan has a payment plan code attached to it. It essentially refers the software to that specific payment plan, allowing you to retrieve the payment plan in this example. So by putting UHC, the software knows I'm referring to United Healthcare. So I can type in UHC and simply select UHC United Healthcare from the list. Now, if I don't have the payment plan code available, or I don't remember the payment plan code, you can simply click on the click to find payment plan icon, and this will open your standard search for payment plan window, allowing you to search in different methods by description, payment plan code, plan ID, processor bin, or PCN. Remember, you still have the national plan list available if you do need to add a payment plan from the national list. I always recommend using the processor bin number. This is going to be the most accurate way to search for a payment plan. It will take you directly to the payment plan that you need. When you look at the patient's insurance card, you're going to find the processor bin number on it. Using the processor bin number is the best way to search. Just simply input the bin number you see on the card, and the software will tell you if there's a payment plan matching your criteria. Remember, some payment plans do not use PCN and some do. You always want to make sure that you are using the correct bin and PCN combination. Refer to the patient's card. If the patient's card has a processor control number, PCN, you must make sure that the plan that you select has the same PCN as well. If you have any trouble finding or locating a bin or a PCN on the patient's card, on the back of the card you will have a pharmacy help desk number. Call the number, ask for a representative, and ask for patient eligibility. The help desk representative will be able to answer all your questions and give you the correct bin, PCN, group, and ID number that you will need to transmit a claim. In this example, let's select CVS Caremark as the payment plan. I'm going to click on select. The software will now show me the payment plan record information, allowing me to make any changes to the help desk number and contact information. Once I am satisfied, I can select the save icon, and the payment plan will now be added to the patient's record. This will allow you to move to the next field, which is group number. Again, looking on the member's card, you will find the member's group number. Some insurance plans do not have group numbers and some do. Again, make sure you have the patient's card in front of you and you look on both sides. The card number, or sometimes referred to as member ID or card ID, can also be found on the member's card. Make sure you input the correct member ID number. The next field will be the relation code. The relation field pertains to the member's name. If the name on the card is the actual member, chances are he or she is the card holder. If not, it could be the spouse or child or any other dependent. The next field, person code, is also used to identify if the member is the cardholder or a spouse or dependent. This brings me to the type field. The type field is where you tell the software if this insurance is the primary form of payment, a secondary form of payment, etc. By selecting primary, you are telling the software that this is its primary choice of payment. So any new prescription will default to this payment plan. You can also select secondary if you're filling a trial card or a coupon card where you're trying to get a secondary reimbursement from a secondary plan. You will use this feature in a multi-payer scenario. For this example, we're going to select primary. Once you have filled in all the proper fields, simply select save, and you can begin filling your prescription for the patient. Notice how the plan field at the bottom of the screen now contains cash sale and CVS Caremark.